You know what? I'm just gonna change this to just chatting because I just want to talk for the rest of the time.
Toilet again, I'll be back.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna put the link to Thunderfoot's channel in the VC chat, just so you two can head on over to his channel if you ever want to watch him. Okay, so we're now in just chatting. I think what I'm gonna do is give me a second to open my camera. Fuck.
It's the disaster.
Hey, I've been in the mood lately to look at this because, you know, it just happens sometimes where I'll just look up disasters like hailstorms or something even worse. Well, I was, to be honest, I was going to be a meteorologist when I was in school.
Oh,
I wanted to be a meteorologist. I was like, okay, I'll go, like, I'll go apply for the news. I'll go apply to everything, and it just kind of never happened. I just kind of didn't do that.
hmm.
It it wasn't that I was lazy to do it. It just I I don't think. Okay, let's see. Okay, what people need to first of all understand about, you know, meteorology is that just because something sounds the same does not mean it is the same. So,
Kind of like how people mistake astronomy for astrology
yes.
and vice versa.
Yes, actually.
No, I'm not looking at star signs, Grant. Figuring out how the stars work.
I know people who believe the earth is flat.
Oh no. Just oh no. Uh, there, there's like all sorts of problems that would happen if the Earth was actually flat.
Oh, I agree.
Like, okay, so interesting thing, if a planet was just a disk, the further you got away from the center, the more it would feel like you're trying to climb up a cliff.
Especially if
Because
the thing is that a lot of them believe it's a tilted one. That it's a tilted disc that spins around in an oval formation.
it spins around an oval formation. Like, as in the actual rotation is oval.
Yes, where it spins around and it's not exactly a straight flat circle. Where when it spins, you see the outlines of how it spins.
My brain's breaking, give me a second. That almost sounds like they're describing it as if it. What? I don't understand that. No, that doesn't make sense. Oh,
No, because it that's the thing is it doesn't make sense because, you know, just because the people who believe in it are idiots.
it's kind of funny when you see like the Twitter account for the Flat Earth Society say that they have members all around the globe,
Oh my god, don't even get me started.
or like someone asking about like Mars, asking if it's flat, and they say no, it's round. Only the Earth is flat. It makes no
But
sense.
okay, that's my question is why? Why is only Earth flat? Why wouldn't the okay, if you believe in flat planets or a flat Earth, why wouldn't you believe in a flat Mars, a flat sun? Oh, that'd be interesting. A flat sun, a flat Jupiter, a flat Saturn, a flat Uranus, or a flat Pluto. Like,
There's also other issues, like if it was a flat disk, it would have problems with structural integrity.
we are also talking about something that anime battles would have to happen on, and Earth shattering would be a whole new meeting.
Yeah.
Earth splitting Kamehameha. Oops.
Oops. Now I guess we just have two halves of the disk.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh my god, I remember when we were playing what is it called? Hunter Called Wild. And I said,
yeah.
"Breathe Aryans exist," and you were like, you looked at your gun. Would this be enough to kill me? Would this be enough to kill me? It's a revolver. No shit, it would be.
Just end up accidentally Courier Sixing myself.
Yep.
Wake up in the nuclear apocalypse. Kill that guy from Friends and still steal the chip he stole from me.
And then you take that chip and go teabag on Mr. House.
Kill him with a golf club.
Yes. You know what, people? We're just mixing games at this point.
Yeah. I actually only just went through a proper playthrough the first time, like a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago. Good shit.
I saw you doing that. Because it gives me a notification every time you
Every time I boot it up, and then booting it up 5 times in 10 minutes because mods break.
Yeah, I was like, okay, he really be booting that. He really be booting that hard. Like, what he doing?
You may have noticed that with Skyrim recently.
Oh yeah, I still have my playthrough of Sky. I still have Skyrim in my computer somewhere.
Yo, I'm back. What did I miss?
Welcome back, home skillet.
Skyrim and modding the shit out of it. Anyway, my Skyrim plays like Dark Souls now.
Your Skyrim plays like Dark Souls now?
Lock on dodge rolls that consume stamina.
Cool.
Every time I drink a potion, it plays an animation and forces you to do it one at a time.
Ooh, that's nice.
What?
Yeah,
What's wrong?
it's fun. But it does get me killed more often.
Lately, I have been playing Noah 2.
Oh yeah.
Noah too.
Noah? You mean Neo too?
I think it's pronounced Nioa. I think it's supposed to be pronounced Noah, but who knows? No, I call it No, or I've been playing this a lot, and I really enjoy the sword combat in it. It's just so good, especially when you have invincibility cheats on it.
Wait, which one?
2.
Noah 2? Okay.
Can I just
Okay,
say that in
sure.
the second one, the yokai forms look so much better?
Yeah, that's Neo.
Yeah, Neo.
Yeah, Neo 2 is fun.
Yeah.
Have it on PS4. I haven't played it in a while. I need to finish it. Oh god, I haven't played it in a while. I'm gonna get fucked if I play it. Like, actually destroyed by some umbrella-looking motherfucker.
I said that Bloodborne was trash one day in a group call. Someone said, "You just need to get better at video games," as I was literally one-shotting him in Warframe in a 1v1.
Maybe he's new at the game.
He was Master Rank 19!
Oh shit.
There's no excuse!
How come?
How come what?
I mean, he's master rank, but however, you one-shotted him.
Because builds work that way. Whenever I throw my Zoros, it does a million it does over a million impact damage. So yeah.
Maximum blunt force trauma.
Exactly. Blunt force trauma intensifies. Or a lot of people, from what I see a lot, is that a lot of people don't understand that tropical cyclones and that tropical cyclones and hurricanes are the same thing, which they
Yeah,
are.
yeah. I was gonna say they're basically the same thing, just they start in different places in the world. Like,
Any tropical storm, everything starts as a tropical storm.
mhm.
Then, when you're in the Indian Ocean, or what was it? It's Indian Ocean. When you're in the Pacific Ocean, shit. You it counts as a hurricane. When it's anywhere else, it counts as a typhoon.
Okay. Don't we get a lot of hurricanes from the Atlantic Ocean?
Yes, there can be. One of the biggest ever. One of the biggest ever cyclones or tropical storms was called Tip.
Tip.
Mhm.
It was hang on. I'm just going to show you a picture of this thing. It's called
That's a
Typhoon.
thick
It's
boy.
called Typhoon Tip. This is how big it was. Or actually, no, it was bigger than that. Where, unless it was called. What in the? Of course. Give me a second. Okay, Typhoon Tip is known as it was. Okay, it counted as a Okay, it was so big it counted as a goddamn super typhoon.
Ah,
When it hit California, by the way, when it came in and hit the areas where it hit.
Mhm.
Not only did it hit the Jamaicas, Cuba, it
Mhm.
also hit by just the edge of it. It was already almost in the middle of America.
Mhm.
oh, that's a big
It
lad.
was it was from October 4th to October 24th. It
20 days of typhoon.
it had 160-mile-per-hour winds up to 190, which I'm just reading it off here. Um, it only killed 99 people, but it how do I put this? It fucked up things pretty fucking bad. Like
Mhm.
extremely bad. It had yeah, see, it was so big that yeah. It's counted as one of the biggest, and I mean biggest typhoons there is. But as of for right now, the biggest tornado was in 2013. It is called the El Reno tornado because we don't name tornadoes like we would like a typhoon or something because they're not around long enough for you to name them.
Mhm.
So now where are tornadoes? There we go. tornadoes, North America. Here we go. Let's see. A lot of tornadoes don't kill a lot of people. See, it killed 29 because, you know, of course it hit a city. Of course this one hit a city too. I'm trying to... It's a specific tornado. It's the El Reno tornado. How do I put this? It was so big that if you were to put it in the middle of New York's biggest park, it would still destroy most of the ghettos that are, or most of the area around it.
Mm.
It's the 2013 one, of course. It is this is basically the El Reno tornado. Yeah, it was an EF5 to... Yeah, it was a big tornado. It killed it was almost, gonna be honest, it was almost at super tornado. At super tornado status, because the super tornado counts as anything over 300. This one was at 296.
Mm-hmm.
If any tornado gets that big, it counts as a super tornado, and there is afterwards there's not much you can do to you know, the funny thing about, you know, tornadoes and like tornado outbreaks is that there are sometimes upwards of 1,000 tornadoes in one outbreak. And it gets, how do I put this? In Oklahoma, there was a total of, I think, almost 200 tornadoes that touched down in one day.
Mm.
Like some of these deaths are like 1,300, 500, 200, and it gets intensely scary the more you look at it. But after about looking at 3 or 4, you get, you know, military disasters. Oh god, I'm gonna regret looking at this. Oh, not exciting at all. Damn, I thought there would be at least a nuke. And then there are things like hang on. There are things like tornado outbreaks, which will literally, if they happen in some place like Dallas, I don't think Dallas would ever recover, and I don't think Texas. I think Texas would just fall in on itself even more than it already is. Like, it wouldn't. How do I put this? It wouldn't be good. For things like, you know, water spouts. Water spouts are only for people who have ever seen a water spout. Like, you're on the water and you see just the water twirling, and then it starts getting bigger, and then it just kind of turns into a tornado. Yeah, if you ever see that on the water, leave. Just go back. Because once it hits, if you are lucky, once it hits, you know, land, it will dissipate. But if you are unlucky, it will actually turn into a tornado. There are different types of tornadoes. There's fire ones. The biggest fire one killed over 1,500. The biggest fire whirl or fire spout killed over 1,500 people. The biggest steam devil killed over 300. The biggest dust devil didn't kill anyone. It killed one person. One of the biggest dust devils actually killed one person because, you know, whatever. The small, the gust front, and the downburst ones are mostly just small and don't do anything unless you're a plane. And here they show the accurate representation of what it looks like from space and on a meteorol and on a like a Doppler radar.
Right.
And did you know there are people who actually believe that tornadoes are here to kill gay people?
What?
I think I heard about that.
Yeah, evangelicals are weird.
Evangelicans? Is like one of those like elite like Christians?
How have you never heard of evangelicals before?
I don't know, man. This is the first time
They're basically a more radicalized and terroristic type group, like from like the religion that you're part of.
Oh, you mean Christians, right?
Yes.
Alright, okay, makes sense. I thought you when I said evangelicals, I was like, oh, okay, that must be referring to like, yeah, just evangelion fan base. Anyway.
Then you get things like, you get people who don't believe that, you know, that they don't believe that, like, things like autism doesn't exist to some people.
Oh, that's stupid. Also.
You're telling me.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. It's like
No, I'm just saying, you're telling me they're the idiots.
Preaching to the choir is the way I would have probably worded it.
Yeah.
Is it literally the same people that say like vaccination is going to give you autism?
Yes.
I hate anti-vaxxers so much.
Like, okay. Mad has heard this. You have not. Payne has heard this.
Yeah.
15,000 to 2. Oh, never mind. It was an armada. Never mind. Ignore me. I was like, holy shit. 15,000 to 20,000 people on one ship. That's a big ass ship.
Yeah, Spanish Armada got done in trying to
Yeah,
in England.
they got bitch slapped by a storm instead of for battle. It's like the Nazis who tried to go take over Russia and didn't bring winter clothes.
There was another place that had issues like that. They tried to invade someone twice, and each time they got hit by a storm.
Yeah, it just the Spanish should have taken it as a sign of to fuck off. Like fuck off.
I mean, to be fair, is this where like the Spanish Empire, right?
The Spanish Armada is, I think Spain was back then run by an oligarchy, I believe.
Yes, I think Spain was an empire at the time.
Yeah, Spain was.
Oh.
Yeah, Spanish Empire.
Yeah,
And Britain was an empire at the time as well.
Yeah.
I think most European powers were an empire at at that time.
Germany. First of all, can I just say Germany was pretty fucking powerful back in those days too.
yeah.
Oh yeah, like Holy Roman Empire and shit.
Yeah.
I think I have I think I heard this history in the Philippines.
Yeah. But back to what I was saying. I actually have a friend or an ex-friend from school who went to be a nurse, and when COVID came around, please note that her having 7 kids is important to this. Because you're gonna find out why she was fired from being a nurse. She was fired from being a nurse for not getting vaccinations for her and her children. She refused. This is also the same fucking girl who loved to call me a pervert in school. Because she would. Me and my arms worker talked about this. She would wear the skimpiest shit ever. And I would look, okay, like any normal person would. Man, woman, dog, cat, kid, sentient robot who is wondering about its own fucking existence but is wondering why it's fucking alive in these horrid times. Like, anybody would look. And then she would just single me out for it. And I would, and then I would say, well, I mean, at least I'm not going to be the town bicycle later in my life. And then she would get mad and try to fucking slap me. And it's like, oh yeah, sure. So Kay, did you find any of that remotely shitty?
You should. Why become a nurse if you don't like vaccines?
That's what I ask myself very often. Is that on TikTok, because my mom's on TikTok, so she gets all the political news on TikTok, which political news / nurses on TikTok. Do you know how many doctors are on TikTok? There are so many actual doctors who say that, you deserve to be fired. They'll fucking stitch your thing. There are nurses on there that are so right-wing and so stupid that when they get fired, they refuse to leave the building and say, it's my right as an American. No, it ain't.
No, you voted for private companies to do whatever the hell they want, and here's them doing whatever the hell they want.
Exactly. They want you to... They want you to be safe.
Maybe the reason the reason why they don't want to get vaccinated is because they don't want to they claim that they don't want to be controlled by the government.
Still not an excuse. If your job tells you either do it or get fired, you do it.
They really do be like, oh, we're gonna inject me with the tracking chip and do shit.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. Now let me carry my phone, which is also a GPS that is tracked everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm carrying my phone ID, credit card, insurance card, and everything, all given to me by my wonderful government, who I love very much. You fucking retards. But we're
Yeah.
okay. For anybody who actually thinks that we generally hate these people, I generally hate these people because they're making COVID not. COVID would be over by now. Seriously, it would be over by now if these right-wing fucknuts would just take the vaccine. Okay, like I I'm generally it generally fucking upsets me whenever I see someone say my body my choice. Okay, then how come in America it is so hard to get an abortion without a woman going to jail? I'm serious.
Right.
I know.
Like it's a general question is okay, how come is it so easy for, you know, the bitch boys to get wiener pills and they're free and they're paid for by my government in the army,
Right.
but it is not okay for, let's say, a woman to go and
Do a thing.
to go get an abortion or go get birth control or go get the morning after pill. How come in Kentucky, Texas, Alabama, and Missouri, also not in Alaska, they really don't care over there. It's just mostly bears and fucking moose. And in certain parts of, you know, the Midwest, how come is it so hard for a woman to get an abortion, but it is so easy for a man to get away with being a pedophile or raping someone?
I think it's because it's more of these people want to have control over women.
And there you go. There you go. There is the answer of the fucking day.
Like it's comes across as hypocritical until you realize that their viewpoint is specifically about controlling women. It's because they word it in a specific way that it is like that.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm saying words and it doesn't make sense.
No. Everything you just said makes perfect sense. But I am going to say this. If you live, and I'm going to say this, if you live in Texas, and any red state and you want to get an abortion, it is safe in Minnesota to come and get an abortion. We have people outside there are bikers. There are serious biker gangs who stand in front of those clinics and say, if you try anything, if you even throw one Molotov cocktail, we will cut you into fucking pieces. Okay? We have people in America who are more violent than the left-wing libtards that you call us. We actually do have violent people on our side who will just erase your life. And they don't care. They're already either hardened criminals or people who don't care. Okay, you're going after people who you don't realize don't care. Who will just kill you.
If it's the biker gang, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that Forza Horizon 4 was put on Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still waiting for the Hot Wheels Unleash sale. If it's like a if. To be fair, I'm having a habit of like repeating the same sentence.
Yeah, no, and what mind boggles me the most, in most areas, I can say, you know what, whatever, this is a right-wing county, and I don't care.
Mm.
But where I do care is when they start is when they start is when they start telling me that I can't vote because I'm black. Okay, we have an amendment that is free voting rights for everyone.
Right.
It is free for everyone. All you need is your ID. But in most places, they do something, and this might be a foreign concept to most people. It's called gerrymandering.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Gerrymandering?
Yes. Gerrymandering.
Basic. Yeah, no, you go on.
Gerrymandering is where someone is told or forced to show ungodly amounts of ID for no particular reason other than the government in your area says so.
From what I understand, there's also a lot of splitting up like county voting lines so that it's more likely to get a specific outcome.
Yep, exactly. And you want to know the funny thing about that? That is not allowed. But they do it anyway. And note that this is the right-wing conservatives doing this. That these are generally right-wing conservatives trying to make sure that they win.
As well as making voting stations really far away from certain neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
From what I've heard. I'm trying to think. I don't think it really happens over where I am, but that might be just because all the counties and stuff are like several hundred years old.
Oh, the character that I'm making, the one that the leader costume is based off the ghost, the Matrix Reload.
Okay.
I mean, you didn't see it, but Nobu saw it.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I try to do with my channel and is to try to encourage people who live in these states, if I actually had viewers, to encourage the people who live in these states to go vote, no matter how painful and how close to death you come. Know this, that voting stations cannot legally close until everybody outside has voted.
Right.
That is the law. They cannot close and they cannot stop you from voting. Know that they cannot stop you from voting. They can gerrymander all they want, but they know that what they can do is very, very limited. Okay, note that anybody who doesn't have a ride, bring people together and carpool to these places. If what you should do in that case, if you need water, bring food, bring water. Do all of that.
Right.
Okay, and then the laws that says that that you are not allowed to have water as you are in line are illegal. Remember that, business owners. They are illegal. It is illegal to starve out people who want to vote. They cannot legally have those laws. So if you
Right.
hand them that and they try to arrest you, say that your law is breaking the law also. So you can't arrest me. They can arrest you, but they legally have to let you go and they cannot charge you with anything.
Right.
Okay, and anybody who thinks that protesters are, in general, like terrorists or anything, please go into the forever box.
I mean, yeah, I agree on your point there. I mean, you have the right to protest, right?
Yeah,
That's what the First Amendment rights, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We First Amendment and I think Third Amendment. Yeah, Third Amendment rights, where we are allowed to peacefully protest, provided that you do have the right what is it called, permits for it. You do need permits
Right.
for it. That's
Right.
just a public thing. If you want
Right.
to do like a public gathering, you have to get the permits for it. So just
Right.
but the thing is if that the difference between left wing and right wing is that left wing our people are treated like we're rioters and burn shit and all that. Like the amount of like Satan, I'm almost tempted to kick him out of the server for a belief that he has that Antifa are the bad guys. Do you want to know what Antifa is?
It's just this idea that against fascism.
Yes.
It's not an actual group,
Yes,
from what I
exactly.
understand.
But during World War One and World War Two, the American soldiers and the veterans nowadays were anti-fascist assholes.
Yeah.
So the people who believe that anti-fascism is a bad thing, do your research.
I would say it's more a World War II thing because World War One was just a bunch of empires getting angry at each other.
Mostly
Yep.
getting angry at Germany.
Yeah. So basically, you're saying that Antifa is like what? Is it
Antifa, okay, doesn't exist.
right?
Okay, it may count as a terrorist group, but it doesn't exist.
Right.
Okay, it is something that Trump made up to try to... It's a dog whistle.
Mm.
Okay, to a normal, everyday, functioning human being who isn't fucking retarded, it means nothing. But to someone who believes so heavily in their oh-so-great Orange Hitler, they say it's a dog whistle. It is to get them to attack people. Okay. What was it? Whatever. I heard a noise. It is to...
Okay, now I'm like actually more confused. Now you mentioned that Antifa is like what, like non-existence? It's
It
like
doesn't
what?
exist. Okay, okay, basically what they're doing is they're calling every World War II veteran a terrorist.
Okay.
Is basically down home what the meaning means is that they are calling anybody and everybody who was an anti-fascist in World War II a terrorist.
You mean fascist?
A terrorist.
Right, okay.
Because
I
to...
feel like you might have gotten confused about something.
Yes.
Because,
Yeah.
Because you asked, do you mean a fascist? No, he's talking about a different thing, which is anti-fascist. So the opposite,
Right.
if that makes sense.
Mm.
Basically, it's the idea of hating Nazis is being viewed as terrorism.
And that's the
Right.
thing, is that most of his base are neo-Nazis, KKK members, which are the same fucking thing. Actually, no, KKK members are not the same thing. Weirdly enough, they're fun to blow up in one of
Red Dead.
in Red Dead. That's one of my favorite activities, actually.
Find the weird pointy hat people and throw dynamite.
Yeah.
Oh shit! That's a lot of things just falling.
No, it's okay. That one's okay.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Avalanche going on.
Yes, I was gonna say his base is mostly the Y'all Qaeda.
The Yol-Qaeda!
Al-Qaeda.
the my family's a wreath Al Qaeda. You've heard of Inception. This is redneckception. Oh, I offended some terrorist later who's gonna watch this and threaten my life and promptly get turned into Swiss cheese because I tell the local gang members that he's coming. Or I tell my building that he's coming.
Right. Maybe it's one of those conspiracies like the Black Mirror. I mean, not like as in like the TV show, the old one, right? I mean, I didn't even watch the old show. I just heard of it in the comment section.
Yeah. Okay, I'm back. For some reason my brain shuts off when I'm texting. And I don't know why. It's only been recently that it does that. And it's like, what I want to say to some of these people is, your oh so glorious leader doesn't fucking love you. It's like, okay, it's like that girl in school who who you date. She's a wonderful person, but as soon as her dad comes around, she turns into a complete and utter idiot. And all she wants to do is have her dad love her. That's basically the situation.
Right. Wait, I checked out the Black Mirror. It's not an old show. It's the recent one.
Ew.
What the fuck? Am I missing Am I missing something?
I keep forgetting Black Mirror exists.
I still thinking about like what when Noble said if there's equality ever existing in this world. I mean, I mean, I think so. I mean, to be fair, we're just having like a discussion, like video games and stuff like that.
We were talking about video games, and then
And
I made
also
one
politics,
joke.
politics, yeah.
Yeah, made one joke about Orange Man bad, and now we're here.
Yeah.
Moans in Pakistani.
Wait, what?
Moans in Pakistani.
Yeah.
Okay. But back to what I was saying. I believe that if equality did really come around, I don't. This is a feminism thing, really.
Right.
If equality did come around, people like Voldemort, the feminists, and everybody else wouldn't be able to handle it. First of all,
Right.
women wouldn't be able to, first of all, call for domestic violence unless there's really domestic violence there.
Right. Like physical, like legitimate.
There's physical domestic violence where she can prove, and this is, and I feel awful for even talking about this, and I generally do feel awful for talking about this, and how I'm wording this, but I don't know how to word it any way else that wouldn't offend anybody.
Right.
The fact that as soon as equality comes, if equality did come, women wouldn't just be able to hit men without repercussions.
Right.
Like, okay, I go for, if you hit me, the second you hit me, war.
Right.
Okay, unless it's a light tap, like a friendly, oh yeah, good job, buddy, then that's fine.
Right.
But if you full force hit me, and you are intending to cause me harm, or cause anybody around me harm, I'm either putting you in a headlock, or I'm doing the rolling death cradle on you.
Yeah.
Okay? That's the thing, is that, you know, what most, I don't think what most men and women understand is that if equality did really come, everybody would be paid the same.
Right.
Everybody would be treated the same.
Right.
The alphabet mafia couldn't complain anymore about inequality.
Right.
You do know who I'm talking about, Kay, right?
Mm.
No?
It's the same
No,
people.
I do know. I just the wording felt a bit sus.
The alphabet
Just
mafia.
saying.
It's because, okay, most of the toxic LGBTQA members are on Twitter. That is what that's what Twitter calls them.
Right.
I like it because, you know, it sounds so much better. If they called themselves, instead of for the LGBTQA, the alphabet motherfucking mafia. Come on! First of all, that sounds like a good band name.
Oh yeah.
That's a really good band name. Second of all,
which one?
Okay, let's just say I'm gonna call them the LGBTQ now.
Right.
The LGBTQ could not complain anymore about, you know, inequality and everything. Right. They would literally have to raise the in America they would hang on.
Is it literally the same people that they preach about equality? Is it?
What was your question?
Hear you.
I'm sorry, my brain shut off. I just saw a picture of that, you know, 7-foot tall mommy milker's fucking woman from Resident Evil 8.
Demetrius?
Yes.
Demetrius?
Yes, I can't pronounce her name for some reason.
Demetrius?
Her. I just saw a picture of her and my mind went blank. Sorry. What was your question again?
I mean, is it literally the same people that they preach about equality?
Yeah, the thing is it's the same people who preach about equality. And the thing is that people who preach about equality really don't want equality. They want equality for themselves.
Right.
They want the equality where
they should like practice what they preach. They should. I mean, if they
depend
wait,
on who you're.
Hear me out. If they legitimately practice
what they preached.
No, if they practice of what they're trying to say, as in like legitimate sense, like there's like evidence there, then yes, I think I could agree with that. But however, I just hate when people just say it out loud without even like giving like any evidence why they preach that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they preach it out of the blue, right?
Like, okay, I believe equality should be there. I believe equality, unlike that conversation with Voldemort that we had that one day,
Right.
Mhm.
where he didn't understand basic words. Okay, equality would actually entail that women treat men equally, wouldn't post about how bad men are, and just the little faults about men being pussies for having depression.
Right.
Okay, and then men wouldn't go around being sexist on the internet anymore.
Hmm.
Being sexist, being a pedophile, no, all of the above. I'm sorry. Men have so many problems. Women and men, as a human, as humans, have so many problems
Yeah.
that are just outlying right there for everyone
Right.
to see. And then that's the thing, is that you have the chill ones and then you have the non-chill ones. But then there are the nice guys and the nice girls who would,
Oh, the nice guy. Oh,
Ah,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
r/nice guy.
the r/nice guy and then the equivalent to r/nice girl, who the
Oh,
r/nice girls love, as soon as you don't do what they want, they love saying, well, you're nothing but a friend anyway, fuck off. And
you're the
you're nothing but a cheap hooker, fuck off. Like,
you're the funny you're the yeah you know the funny part is I used to go through that phase since like grade school. Jesus Christ, what was I thinking back then?
oh,
Yeah,
no, no,
I
no, no,
was a
no. Wow, chestnut trees have a fung yet? What the hell?
should I continue the story?
He's
Yes.
going down the wiki hole.
So anyway, I was going through that phase to like a nice guy thingy or something like that. And then when I look back at it, I feel like Jesus Christ, I was like a fucking simp back in the day. I mean, to be fair, simp was never even invented in 2000s. You know what I mean? But I don't do that anymore, so which is great. Because if I'm not really into like relationship, then I really don't care. Like I'm fine.
Like,
At least I
yeah, a lot of people. Okay, the people who believe generally in the nice guy / nice girl,
mentality.
yeah, are
Hmm.
the same people who, if you're dating them and you look at another girl, all of a sudden you're this pedophilic, cheating asshole. Or you're the worst person on the planet, even though you spend thousands of dollars on them because all they want is takeout food.
Mm.
Like, okay, women in. It's not even women in general. Humans in general are outwardly toxic. We are toxic, disgusting things.
Yeah, definitely.
We really are not even close to being perfect. Any
Right.
woman, man, or okay, actually, sorry, this Dutch elm disease thing right here. actually is
Right.
something I have to deal with in Minnesota because we have a lot of Dutch elms where
Right.
I live, and the parasite that does
Oh,
this.
Jesus Christ. No. Uh,
What?
I mean, you mentioned parasites. So I was like, oh,
It's
no.
it's it's a parasite. It's a bug, okay, but we call it a parasite because it doesn't belong here. It really doesn't. Oh, actually, I also have to deal with emerald ash borers too, because actually, I don't have emerald ash trees where I live, but in the
Uh,
town right over here, they do have an emerald ash borer that is mostly taken care of.
right.
But anyway, back to what I was saying. I believe that the human race needs to take a step back and really look at how we act.
Right.
I am not the best example of a human being in general. Actually, I probably would be the worst case of a human being on the planet.
Right.
No, wait, never mind. I don't have that title. Trump does. But
Right. Hmm.
um, but I'm just confused at really. Okay, I want to hear. I'm gonna say my version of what would really happen if we did get equality, and then after that, I want to hear what Kay has to think, and then what Payne has to think
What
here.
what I have to say?
Yeah. Okay. Here's
Uh,
what my thought of what would happen is that I don't think that the LGBTQ, the feminists, and the right wing would be able to handle it. Especially the right wing would not be able to handle it because then they
right.
actually have to play fair. The
Right.
LGBTQ would be able to handle it,
Right.
but they would have to find something else to be toxic over or complain about. This is only on Twitter though, so they're
I
not
mean, yeah.
okay. They're not as bad. They're I think they're almost as bad on Facebook. I'd say
Mm,
actually they're even worse on Facebook.
right.
Um but in general, I believe that the feminists under no circumstances would be able to handle it.
Hmm.
Like 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 at all. They wouldn't be able to handle their newfound power. They wouldn't be able to these are the feminazis, not the feminists.
Right.
Sorry, let me specify.
Feminazis.
These
Gotcha.
are feminazis. They wouldn't be able to rape say that they're going to rape a man because they feel like he's inferior.
Right.
Tell a man what to do.
Right.
In their marriages, they would have to treat their husbands or their significant other like they actually matter, and they
Mm,
couldn't just steal from you
right.
without consequence. Okay. As soon as I think of more stuff after you guys are done saying your piece about it,
Mm.
I will see. Okay, let's have Kay go first.
Oh boy. I'm trying to think of words. Like, I'm not entirely sure what would happen just because people are kind of unpredictable. Obviously, the types who kind of view this whole everyone being treated the same thing as a
Mentality.
zero sum game, like like this is part of the reason why some really racist people like really hate just seeing like a black guy on TV. Is like for some reason they feel like something's being taken away from them, except it's not. They're just being dicks. Like
Right.
that, people who view stuff like that would have an issue. Would definitely have an issue because they wouldn't quite comprehend why that is, and they probably try to shift it towards how it was before. Uh, but I don't know how, to what extent that would be. Like how many people would act in that fashion. That's I don't know. It's difficult because I'm not like a. It's not really my area of expertise.
I mean, there's no worries, no worries.
Uh, yeah, like there definitely will be like certain groups in certain areas that are just like, nah, I don't like this attention re.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, like. Okay, actually, Pain's next. Sorry.
Um, if the question that your Noble is trying to ask is like, what's the question again?
What do
like
you
what
think?
you think?
What do you think would happen in the world, and how bad do you think the most important groups like the LGBTQ,
Yeah,
feminists,
yeah.
politicians,
Mm-hmm.
and racist groups would act? How do you think it would affect them in a way? Well, the
Uh,
racist group is an obvious answer, of course.
I mean,
Actually, can I
I mean,
say some other stuff?
Yeah.
all right, okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I feel like most LGBTQ plus would be fine. Most actual feminists would be fine. Most normal people would probably be fine. Racist people, nah. Turfs, nah.
Turfs?
Turfs?
Yeah.
Like, are you referring to gangs and stuff
No,
like that?
turfs. Trans exclusionary radical feminist.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus
oh, okay.
Christ.
So you're talking about yeah, or actually, I know one part. This is just me adding something. I actually know one part of the LGBTQ community, A
Mm-hmm.
plus, whatever they want to add. Um,
Right.
I think there's one part of it that believe that cis male, female, and whatever are all evil. They wouldn't be able to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The people who generally believe that anybody who isn't trans is evil wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah.
I've not really heard of that, so I can only assume it's a very small group of people who think like
It
that.
It's a small group of people.
it's it's a I'm gonna say this. It's a group of people who how do I put this? How do I put this without pissing off the wider base of people? Um, it's a group that really probably should shut their fucking mouth.
Right.
These are people who bully people who aren't. These are people who will bully you if you are a cis male and
Right.
tell you either kill yourself
Or change your gender.
or change your gender. Yes.
Yeah, what the fuck? Okay. What I think about it, to be fair, I have no comment because I don't really think that these guys. I mean, to be fair, I really don't give a fuck of what they think of me. Like not like in the political view, but as a person
Oh,
itself, right?
okay. I'm gonna interrupt here for a minute. I would say okay, that is a perfect view for where you live,
Hmm.
but there are certain parts of America where caring what people think about you is a meaning between life and death. Okay, your
Right.
accent probably the way you look. I don't know what you look like, and I don't frankly care what you look like.
I mean, yeah. I mean, to be fair, yeah, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I could care less, really, about my looks.
Where if you don't have an American accent or an English accent and don't sound like what they normally would want you to sound like, they
Hmm.
will just kill you.
Yeah. Yeah. I made this up, really. I'm not sure if it's worth like letting you like hear this, right? If it's okay, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. So I have this mentality. I'm just making this mentality up, right?
Yeah.
So if if every no matter, I don't care if whether which group you're in, if you treat me like a human being, I'll treat you like a human being. But if you treat me like a piece of shit, then I'll treat you like a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like,
It's called general common sense.
right,
Like it's general common sense. And I'm going to
right.
be honest, that mentality will not work on everyone. That
In
mentality
that,
in some places will just get your ass beat. It will
mm,
generally just get you hurt. But it's a good mentality. That's the thing. That's how I treat everyone. If you act like a jackass, you're going to be treated like a
yeah.
jackass. Kay knows
And
this
if
all.
I,
Kay and I have had have had an argument about it once.
what happened?
It was Final Fantasy 14 related.
He
So
literally wouldn't
wait,
use
wait,
optimal
hold
rotation because he thought animation looked dumb.
on.
Wait,
So
wait,
basically,
did I really think the animation looked dumb? I thought it was. I just was doing what I wanted, and you hated it.
Because
so so basically, you guys are arguing over Final Fantasy, right?
Yes.
me, who's been put like well over 1,000 hours into it, getting
Jesus
annoyed at a
Christ.
man standing in AOE's.
Man, you're treating like Final Fantasy like way too seriously, man. Like really.
I mean, it was a very like it wasn't like some cataclysmic event
Right.
because I barely remember it.
No, no, no. I threatened to kill you. If I remember correctly.
I can't remember much about it other than like I was also messing around with the monk class at the time,
Mm.
And I
trying to figure
remember
out how
Voldemort was like, "Everybody calm down."
to. You can stand in AoEs, by the way, but you just need to make sure to use your second wind or bloodbath abilities that give you self healing.
Yeah,
Otherwise, your healer will be angry.
I know. I was I think wait, wasn't
You
I
were playing monk, which is DPS.
wait, no, I was not playing this was when I was leader, remember?
Oh,
You got mad at me. I was playing Gunblade.
oh, Gunbreaker.
Yeah, I was playing Gunbreaker. And the thing is you had every right to be mad at me because I kind of was being not and not a good I was not being a good Gunbreaker. I'm better
Mm.
now.
Mm.
Oh,
When you have to deal with Rexy as a healer.
yeah, she's not very good at you. Uh, oh God, you just reminded me. My sister is the worst Dark Knight in the world.
Ooh. See, I'm more of a DPS person.
Yeah.
Where I do DPS because DPS is fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, let's get off of that. That was I just don't play that anymore. First of all, because it was 15 fucking bucks a month just to play. That was way
Yeah.
too expensive for me. Um, I guess I could get back into it now that I'm canceling both my what is it? I'm canceling both
Right.
my Xbox and PS4s for
Right.
subscriptions.
Um, I was wondering about like Call of Duty Warzone because I'm feel like I want to play that game with you guys. Uh,
If you wanna play it and you wanna download it, go ahead, download it. Just
I'd
is there
have to
is
reinstall it.
is there like a account that I should be making?
all you need is your Blizzard account.
Oh Jesus Christ! Ah, damn it!
Everybody's like,
Oh
"Oh God, Blizzard."
god, Blizzard.
Oh God, Blizzard! No.
God, I had to make an account for Blizzard to play Call of Duty Warzone.
Or you could have it on PlayStation or Xbox.
Yeah.
Not Steam.
Yeah, I don't think
You
it's.
you oh you think
Does Steam ID work on it?
no.
No, okay.
You think they were smart enough to put it on Steam? That means that they would
Uh,
have to have quality control.
Like the previous COD games. Oh!
Oh, fuck me.
World War is
God.
really fun, just saying.
Okay. Back to what I was saying about equality before is if equality if equality did really happen, it would be a good thing. It's just the last thing I want to say is that it would be good, but it would cause a lot of more terrorist activity from certain people.
Certain people, right?
Certain groups of people. Like
Right.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think anybody in the Middle East would be able to handle it.
In the Middle East? Oh Jesus!
Like
I can see that.
it's yeah, no, they wouldn't be able to handle it at all. I recently just got, by the way, in COD, I recently got back into playing Black Ops Cold War.
Mm-hmm.
I have never played it.
So
I only played like the alpha, and I didn't like Cold War. I didn't like how it felt.
it's okay now. Vanguard's coming out.
Yes. Drum Mag M1 Garand that still goes ping.
Goes ping, ding.
Like, the thing is, like, people look at, like, some of the customizations, like the Drum Mag M1. The thing is, Drum Mag M1 did exist as a prototype. That's not what bugs me. What bugs me is the fact that it still goes ping. It shouldn't go ping.
Angry gun boner noises?
Like, you have a detachable box. It shouldn't go ping.
No, it
There's also
shouldn't go
mag-fed,
ping, but it does.
mag-fed revolver shotgun. M1A1 Thompson being listed as an M1928
Fuck
when
off.
it's not.
Fuck
And it
off.
still takes drum mags because screw you.
Okay, I swear to God, if I ever meet one of the execs of fucking Activision, I'm tripping them and I'm teabagging on their face. How dare they
Like-
do that to one of my favorite guns?
Like, I actually installed Battlefield 5 again recently, and actually played through. Had a decent enough time, and they got the M1928 right
They did.
as some weird in between the M1 and the previous variant.
I think I'm gonna
So
buy. I think I'm gonna buy that on Steam
Oh yeah,
and then play it on Steam because I prefer, actual controls. Because you cannot. It's unusable on Origin. It really is.
does controller not work?
PS4 controllers don't. Xbox Ones do.
But yeah, the M1928 is meant to have furniture similar to the M1 variant, but it still has the barrel and receiver of the model 1921-28 oversnap variant. It looks really weird, but it's cool
Oh,
and actually existed.
I'm
So
gonna
it might
be
look like a crime.
I'm gonna be honest. One of my favorite games like ever. If I'm gonna be honest, if someone was to ask me what one of my favorite games ever was, my favorite game ever would be Urban Chaos Riot Response for PS2.
I never heard of that. What's that about?
Hey y'all, we're gonna be in.
Watch both of those, and you'll know what I'm talking about.
Which one?
Both. Because one is the theme song, which is the best theme song for any video game ever. And then the other one is the trailer for the game. Why is
You mean COD?
That is not COD.
Oh,
Not every game with a gun is COD.
okay, gotcha.
It's like
Sometimes it's
like
Battlefield.
it's like the old people who think every game with a gun in it is COD. Are you playing COD there, boy?
No, it's fucking Half-Life or some shit. I don't know. Halo.
Oh, Uber Chaos. Ah, that.
That is the theme song, me. No, what's this? Oh, that's just playing my Discord for some reason. Okay.
I love this song so much when I was a kid. When I was asked to, do the school band for the charter school band, I said, do you have drums and a guitar? I have a song I want to play. And I ended up playing that.
That looks like chaos.
It is the best game on the goddamn planet. It is so much fun. And you know the sad part about that song is that song is the only good song that band has.
Oh, shit.
One-hit wonders. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
that sucks, really.
When you're so shitty, your best song is shit. And the thing is it's not a bad song either. It's such a good song. It's just... Okay, first of all, the PS2 graphics give it a charm.
Yeah, PS2 games are fine.
Like, some of my best memories are from PS2 games.
Oh, yeah, PS2 games. Oh, let's talk about that.
Soul Calibur 2. Soul Calibur 2.
I did tell you this. Okay. Can I call you Yeet Lord?
You can call me whatever you
All
like.
right, I'll call you Yi Lord. So
Boiled carrot
I
man.
think Noah. I heard. I think heard. Sorry. I think Noble. I think I told the story about like how I got like the best PS2 games. I think, but I think I'm gonna tell it to you, Yeet. I have the best video game PS2 is Burnout 2,
Burnout. Burnout
Taken,
was so good.
yeah, Taken 5, uh, Taken 5. What's that part?
Like, oh, Burnout Revenge was so fun when I
I
had it
got
with it.
Splinter Cell, Chaos Theory. I
Mm.
got those, man. And uh, what is there? I got Sonic Collection in the PS2.
Sonic
I
Collection.
still,
Only full of
huh?
Sonic Collection. Only full of Sonic 2 and Sonic Knuckles, and the rest of it is shit.
Yeah, I I think I have like Mr. Incredible, the video game.
Oh, The Incredibles, the video game, yeah.
Yeah.
One game I never got to play, but I always saw in the bargain bin for a
Mhm.
PS2 game was Scarface.
Scarface.
Oh yeah, there was a game for that. I forgot.
You know what? I'm almost tempted to go download a ROM and just do a playthrough of it on stream.
On
Like,
Scarface? Yeah.
And the thing is I saw a gameplay of it, and I was like, okay, this is kind of my thing. I like third-person shooters.
Yeah.
And one of his first lines is, "Oh, you bastards want to come and kill me? Say hello to my little friend!" And it's like, do you want to know that the game literally after that tries to kill you? If you do not pay attention, you can die and just fail the whole game within the first 5 minutes.
Right.
After you're done killing people, there is someone who will come up and shoot you in the back. And that's just the end of your playthrough.
like most of my time with PS2 games was just picking up what my
Wait,
dad
guys.
got off the
I need.
shelf.
Wait. Give me a sec, man. Something's up.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like someone broke into his house.
Yeah.
Angry nerd noises. Nerd food co.
Yeah, like I remember like seeing this game on my dad's shelf, like called Zone of the Enders, and I never knew what it was about. It just had a cool robot in the front,
Ooh, zombie enders.
and then I like put it in the PS2 at one point, and I ended up completing it all in like one sitting. I was really fun.
No, it's a good game.
It's so good. It's so good, and I need to play through the second one. I have it on Steam, but I've just not played it. I need to do that.
You know, actually, remember, you know Nina Williams from Tekken?
Yes.
She has her own game.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. And Anna's even in it too. Okay, so I'm gonna go to her wiki.
Oh shit! There was also that one Transformers game that was based off of Transformers Armada that was like really good.
Oh god, I played that game. It was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Like I think it's one of the only games I've truly 100%ed. Like I also remember it like for some reason like me and my brother couldn't defeat Tidal Wave. And then we like revisited it like 6 years later or something. We were much older, and we're like, we never beat Tidal Wave. I'm like, oh yeah, I then go in and I beat Tidal Wave first time, and we complete it all within like the next week or something. That was so good fun. It was such good fun. Just running around random places in the world as Optimus Prime, beating the shit out of no-name Decepticons. It's great.
Okay. Her game is called Death by Degrees.
Oh.
Her game is called Death by Degrees. I have a... Oh, this is cute. A Nina Williams finger from Japan. It's $280.
Oh shit. I mean, sounds right for like big figures, like statues and stuff, but yeah, that's still really expensive.
Look at this.
Oh, I have to click onto your watch stream. Give me a second.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't.
damn.
I didn't know you left Parsec.
I was hearing double of everyone part from yours.
You can easily just turn that off in settings.
Yeah, I didn't know how to turn it off, so I just like turned it off because I was like losing my sanity. Yeah, that is indeed a figure. That's $280.
But I saw this one and I was like, what the hell? Since when? Did they make statues like this? No, this shit's made.
Yeah.
This shit's made out of.
Well,
Yeah.
there's like a bunch of these Bishojo figures of characters from random shit, including like horror films. So there's like Bishojo versions of like Freddy Krueger and stuff.
Oh, cool. I might have to go buy
Yeah.
that stuff. I might have to go look at that stuff later.
So I
Okay.
so I'm back.
Um,
Something's coming up.
I see.
The alarm has been tripped because my grandma has been like putting too much power in the popcorn.
Oh, fire alarm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it's there.
Yeah, I can hear it kind of.
I can.
Yeah. It's like a weird high pitched noise.
Old lady needs to not burn the popcorn.
Yeah. I mean, she doesn't even know how to make popcorn, so yeah.
Okay, all I'm gonna say is that some of the best PS2 games are PS2 games that you wouldn't even guess are good PS2 games. Like, I had a PS2 game that I loved playing, which was called, which actually you can get both of them on Steam right now.
Mhm.
Let me see, where are they? Or where is it? You know, for the longest time, I didn't know that there was a new King of Fighters out.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about King of Fighters because I never really grew up with that at all.
It was a samurai game that had its own peripheral for it,
Mm.
the katana peripheral.
I feel like I've heard of this
Hang on,
somewhere.
I'll go look it up.
I feel like I've definitely heard of that somewhere.
PS2 katana.
I've definitely heard of that. I can't remember what it's called, but I do know what you're talking about now. I've only heard of it like well after the fact from like I think channels that cover weird gaming peripherals or something, but I do think I know what you're talking about.
Mm.
It's from the game Onimusha 3.
Onimusha 3.
The katana controller. Everybody head over to the stream on Discord.
I see it.
This thing.
Oh, this. Yeah.
Imagine having to play this thing.
That would be something.
No, I have actually beaten all 3 games. I have,
Well,
and I love it. They are such good games. I am almost tempted to go to eBay. Wait, what is this? I've never heard of this game. What is this game? Weeaboo noises ho.
Alright, I'm about to head out. Alright, take it easy, guys.
See you later.
Alright.
Laters.
Oh well. I don't know really. I'm just gonna play COD. I don't know anymore. I'm gonna see if COD will crash when it opens up. Yeah, Cold War, the multiplayer's fun. I haven't played the story, and I hear Zombies is pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't even know why Zombies is around anymore. I think it's only around because like the wider player base plays it to get the skins.
No, like Zombies used to have like a massive rabid fan base.
Rabid,
like
rabid's the word.
Like I know about it because my brother was always really into Call of Duty. And he really, really loved getting the trailer games to just see what they've done with the zombies.
Yeah.
He's not gotten any of the newer ones. He usually only sticks with playing like some of the older ones these days. With his buddies, like just doing zombie shit or like multiplayer.
Multiplayer on PC with the cheat lobbies.
Actually, speaking of, me and one of my old real world friends actually do occasionally play old World at War zombies with each other, but with a special like client, which allows us to play like on modded lobbies and shit quite easily. Like well after they stopped whatever online service thing they used to have, and it's really stupidly fun. Because there's also a lot of other mods that allow it so that you can also pull weapons from other COD games from around the period that used the same engine.
Yeah.
So, for example, we had a zombies map in World at War, which was Rust, where you played as like 2 US Marines just killing zombies. With Modern Warfare 2 guns. It was great. Really, really fun.
I know that on on Xbox 360, if you go onto a modded lobby, they can ban you. If you mod your Xbox and go into modded lobbies, they can ban you. Even for what the fuck am I gonna say? Oh yeah. Even for the older ones on Xbox 360.
Oh look, it's the man that's strapped to everything. Skyrim's taking its time to load. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, I forgot I had animation mods, and I have to like wait a little bit for it to register if I'm in an area with a lot of NPCs. Oh god, Mercurio's cloak physics broke. Oh fuck. That's an eldritch abomination right there. The almighty square requires tribute. Oh god. What the hell? Oh god. Okay, I'm able to run now. Mercurio's cloak is still... What the balls? Okay, there's weird physics happening. I wonder if it'll fix this up if I go to a different cell. That's usually what happens. Let's see. I need to do Dragonborn on this character, I just realized. I need to do that. Let's get out of the cool modded player home, which I had to kill a level 60 dragon to own. At level 30. Thank you, follower frameworks, for allowing me to set up a party of 4. Now, Lydia, go taunt everything so that I don't get assaulted. Okay. Oh boy, dropping to Solstheim again. To deal with weird tentacle-faced motherfucker. Okay, Mercurio's cloak is not busted as I'll say now. That's good.
Yeah. That Mac 10 looks interesting. I'll give you my 500 gold because it's easier and also I have a lot of gold. Yeah.
Persuasion, intimidation? What's the speech skill? I only know sword goes swing.
Oh man. You should send me a link to some of the mods that you have.
I will.
Cause I would like the house mod with the dragon.
Yeah, Deus Mons is pretty cool. It's like a castle halfway up the throat of the world.
See, I use I have the clockwork. The clockwork one.
I think I know what one you're talking about, but it's been a while since I've had anything to do with it.
That's my main
So I used to have this one main housing one, but I can't find it on Nexus anymore. So I'm wondering if it was on Nexus or Steam Workshop, because I used to on Legendary Edition. I used to have like a weird mix of mods from Nexus and Steam Workshop.
Yeah.
Fluffy territory of House Redder. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you're expected to abide by our laws. I know. I've been here 20 times or so, probably a lot more. Who is this person who just stood between me and this dark elf guy who's like the Chancellor or whatever? He's just sweeping, dude, I'm talking to a guy, get out my face.
I'm getting tired of my audio going weird every time I load into a COD game. So...
Usually when I get to Ravenloft, it's daytime, but this time around I somehow managed to get here at night. Search for information about Mirror. Could have asked that guy about Mirror, but I think I remember where his camp was. I could just go there, I guess. You see, guard, that's where you're wrong. I'm not it. I just want to find the weird tentacle-faced man that steals my dragon souls whenever I kill someone. Ignore my claymore. Don't worry about it. No, you don't have anything to say, Senate.
Oh, game crash. Fun. Let's see, what else?
Big oopsie-doopsie.
What else do I have to play? You know what? Let's play Forza Horizon 4. You know, I think you and I can actually play...
I was gonna try it.
I was just gonna say that I think you could...
Yeah, we could probably play...
Do you have Forza Horizon 4 still on your computer?
I don't think it's installed. I'd have to install it, but yeah. I can't remember why I had to install it. I was making room for something, definitely.
Yeah. Because fucking Forza Horizon 4 is like a...
Really good car game.
It's a very good car game, but it's fucking expensive fucking gigabyte-wise. Like, very expensive gigabyte-wise. I remember last time we were talking, you were installing Tekken 7.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even play fucking Jump Force anymore.
Let's just help this guy with his ash spawn, why not? They'll probably all die very quickly anyway, because I'm... Yeah. Declaration of War, what is that just doing online? I just realized I've never done this quest. I've always just done the main quest and then fucked off.
Isn't that what everybody does?
in Dragonborn, I guess. I've never truly explored Soulstone.
I remember when I did Dragonborn, I did it. Then I proceeded to unlock 100% everything there and get the Solstheim house. And that's basically all I did. Now I've beaten the game so many times that I just kind of run around in God mode.
But just me, just turns it into a different combat system. Who needs God mode when I can just die every 2 seconds? Because I drank a potion and got shot. Okay. That guy had something about Marinic, so now the main quest can continue, but I'm going to help him out with his thing first. Keep forgetting I have Ordinator installed and that it gives like a lot more stuff going on with like perks and shit. So now every time I go into combat, I summon like a thing called a Rallying Standard, which buffs your melee and armor, which is pretty neat. Older's house. Oh, hello, Ashbon. Where's Great? I don't have a male child. Let's just leave that be. I wonder if I can get Vargas and Lucia to move to friggin' modded houses. That'd be neat if I could.
I love rednecks who make fun of people. I love rednecks who make fun of people for buying a $300 pair of shoes, but then they go and spend $600,000 to $700,000 on a truck.
A truck they probably don't actually need.
Exactly. That they're already struggling to feed their family. But they go and buy the biggest, loudest, I have the smallest wiener truck. You know, I don't think I'm very far in the story, and I just kind of slack off a little when I play.
I did it, I stuck mainly to, first time when I first started up, stuck mainly to the rally racing because I actually really like the off-roading shit in the game, surprisingly.
Coincidentally, I've never had the ability to rally race, and I'm not very good at rally racing.
I will say that you need to have off-road tires, like that's a necessity.
Oh yeah, I love how this game loves to.
Oh, yeah.
400 yards. Turn right.
How am I getting hit by? Oh, Ashbon. Hello. Come on, gang, let's murder some bitches. Oh, Hello, Astron. Don't have to know what you are. Shit, Lydia. Oh, yeah?
That somehow, for some reason, this game might be
In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
That's nice. Come back here, you ashy thing. Lydia, what did you do to that guy? He just exploded. Wait, is it the sword I gave you? That's kind of neat. Oh shit. Well, that thing's dead. I get on top of that power. It's not that annoying.
Turn sharp
I don't want him
left.
to suffer.
200 yards, turn right.
I don't.
Turn right.
In the game, I don't mind it that much, but then again, favorite cars were all off-roaders anyway.
In 200 yards, turn sharp right. Turn sharp
I know
right.
a lot of people like get angry at the snow because they usually have the cars built more for street racing, so their car just slides everywhere.
I'm not angry with the snow. The snow doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that their snow tires are not
Yeah.
because I know what snow tires are. I've had them on cars before. They have little spikes in them, so that you can track the ice.
I think I chose the muscle car.
400 yards,
Whatever one it was. I think it was a Dodge when I first chose it. And then when you do the rally racing, I chose the Lancia Stratos. Oh yeah. 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 No, I haven't seen that. That sounds great.
in 400 yards, turn
Oh boy,
right.
a master lock that I haven't leveled locked it at all because that is slightly terrifying. Gonna lose like 50 lock picks to this probably. Almost stuck with a good about that now.
Put fucking road tires on that later.
I figured out where the thing is, I just need to...
Put off-road tires on that later.
It was horizontal, why did you break? Yes, there we go, okay. Ebony conflicts, I think I've got better gauntlets than that. But I'll take these two enchanted things so I can disenchant them. Mead barrel. There's a lot of meat in here, actually. Oh, wait, do I have to try that? Yeah, I do. Jumping flame spider. Those are definitely related to some sort of mod I added in. Shit, this is just a mine, it looks like. It's ruby and heartstone.
In 100 yards,
I have much
turn
of
right.
this, like, we have a door.
In 200 yards, turn left.
You know, it's almost like the
Turn
game
left.
wants you to strike it from your mind.
I wonder if it's a universal thing, or if it's a weird, specific issue. Because I know there's people who have streamed it, or do stream it.
In 400 yards,
I didn't know to
turn
intend it.
right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn left.
The joys of actually finding a spot you don't know much about.
Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Let's not attack Lydia. Joke's on you, I can dodge your fireballs.
I'm back on this Frankie Beaumont movie. The producers tell me they're nearly finished adding driving scenes. I told them now you're here, they can have as many as they want. The route is just south of the Lake District. Looks like we're going cross-country on this one.
Looks like there's another building with a door here. So
Stunt unit and stunt vehicle are on site. See you there.
Now watch as I stumble around, probably missing very obvious things.
Okay, game. We're gonna have a talk here for a minute about how many times I've turned off the radio. I've turned off everything. I've turned off the music. You cannot still be playing music after I've turned you off.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Something down here. This looks like a place of empty. I didn't want to put that on. I picked up. Bombing full building. I shall not have clutter in my inventory that I do not want.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Material, please. Please happen.
Turn right.
Am I just really dumb? Just something very obvious in this thing? Maybe flash files have it. What the hell is it even? Where do I get this? That seems like the way forward. No, that's not it. Oh, wait, I found it. No, that's a dead end. Shit.
400 yards. Turn sharp left. Turn sharp left.
Run up please. I'm standing in the doorway.
Lovely. I can see why you'd want to shoot something here.
Does that go anywhere? No.
I thought the producers might be going for a big emotional moment. You know, beautiful landscapes and soaring music. And it's a nice route along Derwent Water, but... You're driving this.
It's not
Oh well. All that power and suspension gets me pretty emotional. Don't know about you. This is it. Scene 48A. Speed drive. Action! Rough terrain ahead. Take it off-road if you have to.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Coming up on a jump. Let's get all four wheels off the ground. Not bad. Sure you can do better, though. Come on, with some feeling. Throw it out sideways for the cameras.
Like I don't
but watch those
feel like
trees.
it's a necessary thing for me to like most games. I'm fine with most games and doing them now. But there is something nice about just going crazy with shit you can add to a game as well.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Like
Just a little more rough terrain and you're through.
Combat into
Maybe it's a metaphor for the characters in the movie. I don't know. You in one piece? Barely. All right, it's time for another take.
I think I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm blind. Apparently.
Yeah, I'm seriously running out of things to play right now. All these games on here, none of them I want to play.
me booting up an old game and turning it, and changing its combat to suit my needs. Okay, and I need to actually
let
like.
me boot up Vortex here really quick. And see, let me remember where the hell I was in my game.
Okay. I think I'm just fucking done. Okay. Because my brain doesn't immediately go for searching knapsacks because, yeah, I have the key to that door now. Ugh. Okay. Sure about that, Lydia? Oh, he's... That man should not be alive. I can see his heart.
You can see his heart, but it's still beating.
Champion's Cudgel. That's neat. RNG enchantment. Let's go. That ash spawn got absolutely annihilated. Thank you, magic users that I've taken with me on my adventures. Oh, I've cut off part of his face. Shit. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was an adventure. Let's open up the Soulstar. Where is the guy who's outside of Ravenholm? I guess I'll just interrupt him in his sleep or something then. Alright. Yo, dude, wake up. That guy just gave me 1,500 gold, holy shit. Usually when you finish a quest for an NPC, it's like, not much at all. That's actually quite a bit for NPC standards. Actually, that does sound kind of fucking awful, Mr. Guard guy. Anyway, let's go to the Temple of Mirak and deal with Tentacle Bitch. And I just remembered that my follower framework kind of ignores things where your followers aren't meant to be able to follow you. That's going to make certain things very easy. I mean, it already has. Alduin was already this easy, and he was just fucking annihilated so fast. Oh yeah, don't mind me, random Nord heroes and Summon Guard. Don't mind my vampire follower. Don't mind. The Imperial Mage. Don't worry about it. Hello, Khajiit. Why are you attacking me? You made a mistake. Lydia killed him in one shot. Holy shit. That sword I gave her is ridiculous. I would use it myself if I didn't use two-handed weapons instead of one-handed.
Oh, that is.
Some stuff with this
Oh,
cool
that is
flame
right.
arms.
I did not tell you that I did get a therapist.
Oh,
I finally did get a therapist, yes.
shit.
And it's sort of helping. I've never
Okay.
really resonated with therapists, so... Oh, well.
Mhm.
You know, I have some Parsec games we could play together, but I want to play Elder Scrolls right now. And it's your fault.
I can't remember what started me off of it. I think I just saw a mod video and I was like, you know what? I want to play Skyrim again.
I want to play Skyrim right now. Shit. Oh. You know, I really wish the full multiplayer for Skyrim was actually still a thing.
Yeah.
Because then you and me can go on stupid adventures together.
Yeah.
Like we planned for God knows how long at this point. I also got an arms worker.
Oh.
Arms is... You know what arms is for, right? Because I don't understand what it's for. I'm teaching him how to play Tekken.
Ah. Oh, hello, lesser burnt Spriggan.
Okay, there we go.
Why is the Spriggan bleeding? Oh well, I'll figure that out later. A Reaver Lord. Oh, I've just walked into a bandit camp. Okay, I'm dealing with you first. You're like at my level and kicking my ass slightly. Okay, you're dead. You're dead. That happened quite quickly, actually. Storm thing. Wonder why it's got a specific name instead of just something. It's probably a class associated with it.
Also, in other video game news, there's going to be a new version of Skyrim.
Yes, Anniversary Edition. Because, of course.
They can't just make a new game.
And Special Edition is getting updated with some stuff, and you can upgrade it to Anniversary.
How much will it
But
be?
Special Edition will... I don't know, but I do know that Special Edition in the update is going to get a couple of Creation Club things for free, including a fourth new thing, which is literally just fishing. We're adding fishing to Skyrim.
Cool.
So now you can play like literally every RPG in existence, because every game has fishing now for some reason.
Because fishing is fun.
Yeah.
It's the one thing that I enjoy in real life that I don't actually get to do anymore. See, if I came where you live, you probably would not see me for 99.9% of it because I'm fly fishing in your local river. Fly fishing and eating what I catch. I'll come back fat and even more round than I already am. Although I'll probably release most of it. Or kill the invasive species that I find. And oh boy, do you guys have some nasty invasive species in your rivers. Not like the Asian carp that we have in the Mississippi River, but close enough. I know you guys have Wells catfish too.
Oh, I know about catfish. Interesting.
Did you know you probably didn't know this probably isn't even your expertise. in every place in the UK where the Welsh catfish are, they count as an invasive species. Except for the few places where they are native, of course. But it's because they're basically trash cans.
Mercurio, you're telling a Nord that their ancestors were savage. Please don't.
Please don't.
Do you value your life?
Do you...
If you value your life, don't say this in front of the Harbinger of the Companions. Want to become werewolf food today?
Yeah, I got told by somebody once on the internet that he asked me if I was black, and he said, yeah, well, at least my ancestors weren't slaves. And I said, you don't value your life very much, do you?
Oof.
Well, my ancestors were also Nords, too. Fun fact, did you know that Nords/Vikings accepted all races and they weren't racist?
Huh. Didn't know about that, but I did know that they were, like, really into keeping themselves clean. Apparently.
It turns,
like,
are you talking about bodily clean, or are you talking about regular?
Bodily clean.
They are. They don't
like actually take baths and shit.
Yes, they like taking baths because, you know, it is the one thing that doesn't involve raping and pillaging.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there were black Nords, there were black Nords, or not Indians, fuck me. There were black Nords, there were Arabic Nords, I think. Like, they found out that so much of it was just blended, because if you were a warrior and they wanted you, you don't have a choice.
Oh, yeah. That should have cut that guy's head off. He's broken. Okay. Okay, Mr. Cultist. Whatever.
I have a mod in here that makes my Scraggons look better.
Your dragons?
No, Scraggons. The wood creatures.
Oh, Spriggans.
Yeah, Spriggans, Spraggons. Evil leprechauns that steal your fucking eyeballs.
Yes, things that I dislike fighting at low levels because they just give you the wood plague and kill you instantly. Give me the green no-nos.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Mercurio, I am not scared of some piss-ass Draugr. Don't need an Imperial helmet, you just stay there rotting away. Sup, cultists? Get launched. Imagine having a voice so loud it causes people to fly away. Oh, that's some armor.
I would look at how tall my character is.
My character's also, like, really tall, actually. But
Yeah,
you've made yours, like...
Yeah, mine is huge. Mine's, like, next to the beam of my house I have. He is halfway up the beam. He is that tall. He's supposed to be one of... I chose his... I play Khajiit a lot, because I actually like Khajiits.
Khajiit are nice. I've just never done a full playthrough. I need to do one at some point.
I think I'm one of the very few players who have actually played the game as every race. I just like playing as Khajiit.
Yeah. Like,
Because Khajiit has wares if you have coin.
yes. Heat or coal, yeah. I do have a Red Guard character I started, but I haven't done anything with her yet. She's like level 5.
I have I have mine's off of a little mythic thing I heard about Morrowind.
Oh yeah?
About where Elswyn, sorry, where the Khajiit live. That they have
Elsewhere.
Yeah, that they have gigantic panther warriors there. That are at least.
So that's what your character's supposed to be.
Yes, that's exactly what my character's supposed to be. They have, I think they're called like Moonborn or something. They have moon-shaped pupils, and they can lift the biggest horse. They can lift the heaviest creatures there are. They're basically super Khajiits.
I see. Oh, I actually have a couple of race mods installed. I just remembered. I can play, if I wanted to, I can play as a Drummer or a Snow Elf.
Oh, cool.
So yeah.
I have the sexy Khajiit mod in.
Naturally, that seems on brand for you.
It makes my Khajiit more muscular.
Ah.
And gives him abs.
Oh god, I forgot about this triple trap like section and nearly got killed by the environmental hazards.
I'll be right back.
Which is kind of hilarious. Yeah, my Nord character, she's very tall. And I may or may not have accidentally made a link between this character and a random Elder Scrolls Online character. Because I think I accidentally gave them like the same surname. And anyway, a member of the Titanborn clan is about to kick your shit. Totally not related to giants in some fashion. No. Okay, let's go. How do you stand on the thing? Foolish to attempt. Maybe for my followers, they're getting their shit rocked by the guillotines. Oh, that's a dead dragger that just opened up its... I don't think that was supposed to be dead. Oh well. I also need to do a vampire playthrough because I've not ever used vampires. It's always been kind of garbo doing. Like you, I'm weaker when I'm in sunlight, and like need to drink blood, otherwise people are constantly scared of me. Hey. Might work for like stealth-based characters and maybe some wizards. So stay there. Okay. Death to the dragger. Okay. I think I know which mod some of that armor is from. I feel like the hood comes from a different armor mod than the armor. I've definitely seen the hood somewhere before, but... Oh look, level 1 skeletons? Really?
Oh, I discovered the wonderful world of modding. modding for the Oh So Wondrous World of modding for
Wait, how do I get up there? It's up there. Okay. Hello, cultist. Oh, Lydia just made him not alive.
okay.
Ooh.
Shut down Skyrim. Go to normal Skyrim. Click on normal Skyrim. Fix the fact that they put my resolution in 380 over 290, 2190, which is my real screen resolution.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I have a ridiculously huge screen resolution, especially since this is only a 27-inch monitor.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess they could be getting it from, you know, all three monitors combined.
Could be. That Trager tried to shout and it just immediately died.
Yeah, it put my thing down. It put my thing to 3840 over 2160. You know, I wonder. Last week I did a test of okay, I played Genshin Impact for a week.
Yeah.
This week I tried to play, you know, I didn't really stream this week at all. I only streamed a little. I played Genshin Impact and Warframe.
Mm-hmm.
And then the week after this one, with Scout, I'm gonna try to stream. I don't know. I'll figure out multiple games to stream. Who knows?
Do I open
Whoa! What? What the fuck happened to?
Ah, I see you have Schlongs of Skyrim installed.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, I keep forgetting it exists, and it's not on the Nexus, so I keep forgetting that it exists. So I'm having to use different male body mods. I can't remember which one I use now. Oh well, is this the handle? Yes. Let us move quickly. Yes, sure thing. I should consider. Oh yeah, sure, I forgot about that. But yeah, sometimes shit doesn't work quite as intended. Don't load it in specific ways.
Okay, who the fuck turned off? Who the fuck turned off my? Aha! Who the fuck turned off my fucking community overlays? Whoever the fuck decided to turn off my community overlays? Bethesda needs to fucking piss off. Ooh, by the way, did you hear that Microsoft bought Bethesda?
Yes.
I'm happy because that means that that Microsoft can now say to Sony that, you know, if you're gonna act like a jackass, you know, we'll just keep it. Although they are honoring promises of exclusives with Bethesda.
Mm.
So slugs of Skyrim.
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, it's on brand.
Here we go. I have katanas of Skyrim in too.
Ah. The main weapon mod I use is immersive weapons. Because it adds like a bunch of just extra variety.
Oh yeah, I could use another variety mod.
Including katanas, actually.
Yeah, see, I have a katana mod in already. I'll just see the best thing about using, you know, Vortex. Everybody hates Vortex, and I don't get why. Vortex works.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's because when Vortex first came out, it was kind of meh. It was like Nexus Mod Manager, but meh. But now it's like actually pretty good.
It works. It just works.
And people's like first impression is that they don't like it, and maybe they have like Skyrim Mod Organizer 2 or whatever it is they use instead, and they just don't like it because they can't get used to it. But I've always used Vortex, so that's just me probably.
Oh, I've always used Vortex. And the best part of Vortex is that I can take Nexus Mod Manager with Skyrim.
Mm-hmm. I can never find that headless man. Oh, hello, Mira. Oh, hey, forced into third person.
No! You come back here!
Lydia, Mercurio, I don't think you're supposed to be here just wandering about. Oh, hey, it actually acknowledges if you've slain Alduin if you do it after the main story.
That's my first time getting that one. The headless horseman.
Ah.
Yeah, it's my first time getting that one. I mean, I've gotten basically about all the ones you can get in here. That was one of the very few that I never got. You know, actually, my character runs so fast that I don't even use. I don't even
A horse.
I don't even use horse anymore.
And then there's me who added in a special mod for horses in order to make them, like, more usable. The weird Elchish abominations are yelling at me. Make it stop.
You're evil! Oh, shut up! That's all I would say. You're evil, you don't belong here, and neither do you. Does anybody really belong? Anywhere? Okay, Thalmor are just as puzzled as they are about the danger returning and learning that they are looking for the blade Esbern. And so Daphne says he's an expert. I will find him before the Thalmor fail. I've held it off long enough.
Oh yeah, I because I know where Esbern is.
Yeah.
If I'm playing a character that isn't like very thievy, I just skip that entirely and go straight to where he is.
Oh, yeah, no, I exploit both the Thieves Guild and the Black Dark Brotherhood. Also, I put in face mods so that the females in the Dark Brotherhood will look better. Because the little girl was always cute, but you know, I never really liked the blonde one very much. So.
Oh, what's her face?
Yeah, she always had
Astrid.
horse face. Yeah, she always had horse face. Now they all look cute with makeup on. My menagerie of mods is many.
I've mostly just focused on like making the game nicer. I think whatever body mod I installed for men also made male faces better.
I reported a mod a few months back called Make Skyrim Great Again.
Oh no.
I reported it. It wasn't like it was Trump propaganda. It's just anytime I hear that, it instantly pisses me off.
I think I know what that. I've seen that mod before, but I've never really taken a look at what it is.
I have never either. I just saw it and reported it. They said, yeah, just don't. If it pisses you off, just ignore it. That's what the people said who I reported it to. They said if it pisses you off, just ignore it. They're not meaning any harm. They're just making light of a stupid joke. Hey, wait, have you ever seen Clockwork before?
I don't know if I have.
Hang on, I think I have the teleportation spell.
Oh, Freya doesn't seem to understand that she can't walk through a brazier. Did a mod install add that? I don't think it did, but like, why is she walking into objects that are in vanilla game? Are you dumb? Do you need assistance?
I add it consistently because it is one of my favorite player homes.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get outside here really quick, and you'll see the glory and the wonderment of this monstrosity that this person made.
What monstrosity? That's scary. That looks cool, actually.
I love it. I really do, because it has its own bedroom. You have your own armory. Well, actually, you have two armories, I believe. Yeah. You know, if you play Khajiit, just know that you can run faster than most deer can in here.
Oh.
So I'll all of a sudden be chasing after a deer, and I'm already up on it, and I just kind of poke it with my sword, and it dies. Yeah, this is Castle Armory. Oh, wait, do I have my... Oh, no, I might have my, Yeah, I have my nude orc women for... What do they call them?
Mannequins.
Mannequins, yeah. Sir, you showed a nipple in your game. The YouTube death squads will show up at your house as soon as they can.
Oh, there's Lydia just using a tanning rack for some reason.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I gave up on modding Fallout 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had to. None of the mods that I would... It wouldn't work with, Nexus Mod Manager. It wouldn't work with Vortex. And it only allowed me to have under 100 mods.
Fallout 4 or New Vegas?
Fallout 4. New Vegas works perfectly fine.
Okay, that's weird. I never had that problem with Fallout 4.
It's
Water, please don't drop. Okay.
It's
weird.
It's only a recent development for me, I think. I'll figure it out eventually. It's just I don't have the room in my C drive for all the mods that will be going in.
Yeah. Like sometimes it could be a deployment type issue.
Yeah. I
that
think
might be it.
What I do often with Nexus Mod Manager is that I will take it and I will run it, and I'll take it and I'll open it up on Vortex, and I'll just put everything in Vortex. Because why not? Because war. Oh, that's right, I had that on.
I really need to add a jump animation replacer, but default jump is dick. Oh, wild huskies. Why do they have to be wild huskies? Really?
Ooh,
Don't want to cut them down.
You have wild huskies?
But I have...
You have huskies in
Yes, I have a mod that adds in a bunch of, like, extra creatures based off of, like, older lore and stuff like that. So, I can come across stuff like the Minotaurs from Cyrodiil, that sort of thing, or ogres, or wild husky packs, because there's huskies and in Dawnguard, and you can come across dogs and stuff like that.
Helped a hunter, I think he is. He's a hunter. No, he's a peddler. I just helped a peddler fight off bandit marauders. And his horse was kicking their ass. Actually, fun fact, in real life, draft horses can actually kick a wolf pack to death.
I mean, it makes sense.
Oh man, I love draft horses. They are the best horse there is. That and elephants. I like elephants. You know, there are people who have been bitten in half by elephants before.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a terrifying thought, but it has happened.
I hear a dragon.
They didn't die. It's more that they didn't die. The dude's spine snapped in half. That was it, because they don't really have, you know, strong jaws like, you know, let's say an alligator would. Although they can use an alligator as a play toy.
Oh.
Have you ever seen an angry elephant before?
No.
Angry elephants will kill anything in their path. An angry elephant will literally lift you up and then stomp you to death. Or put you in their mouth and chew you to death. Elephants are cute creatures. Actually, another fun fact about elephants for anybody who actually really cares. Elephants think humans are cute.
I think I've heard about that, yeah.
The reason they like us so much is because they think we're cute. Is they think that we're cute, and anytime like we hurt them, they punish us kind of like we would punish an animal for like biting us or something.
Interesting.
Basically, them telling us no, you can't do that, and then really, wolf, fuck off. Basically, you know, just spray bottle or whatever. They're intelligent creatures, people. Don't believe the fucking evangelical retards who think that all animals don't have rights. Animals do have rights, just not in the sense that PETA wants. Like, you see that ant over there that you killed it? You're going to jail for 30 years now. If PETA was in charge.
Yeah, they're a little bit zealous.
Oh man, I keep forgetting how beautiful and fun this game is.
Yeah.
And then I look at the old version of it, and it's like, this is a game that Fallout 4 and Fallout New Vegas are ones that need mods. They are the games that I can definitively say need mods. Okay. Why is there so much death on this area where I'm going? What the fuck?
I forgot I had a mod that made it so that dragons kind of have like a more bloody skeleton when you first kill them. That's slightly horrific.
So it has like more sinew and stuff.
Yeah, blood all over it, just stuff like that.
You know what?
Kind of gross, to lie.
You know what? That actually might be a decent mod. Like,
Yeah,
I've always felt like their bones were a little bit too bare for my liking.
Yeah, basically how it works is that when you first kill a dragon, it's like that. But if you come back there, like after a few days, it will end up being cleaner.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, honestly.
Fun fact, in America, people used to love making shrunken heads out of actual skin.
I see.
1960s were a weird time. Between 1950s and 60s, it's a weird time. Oh, by the way, you might actually like the new thing that they added to Warframe. They added Corpus Liches.
Ah.
The Sisters of Parvos. I've been farming them for a good 2 months now, trying to get all the Empress from them. And so far I have electricity, heat, and cold. Heat is just cold with a 2-2. It's actually quite nice. I use it for most of the female frames. Are we really doing this?
He's there. It's gonna die. There you go.
Like, guys, you can tell the two different types of players here. He makes his game harder, and no matter how hard I make the game, it's never hard enough. Like, see, with Skyrim, I can add as many mods as I want, and it doesn't really give me any problem. Now with Fallout 4, all of a sudden it'll say, yeah, you don't get to use mods. Your mods make the game unplayable. Fuck you! If I want a fucking honey badger fucking rifle in game, I'm gonna get my honey badger. Have you ever shot a gun before in real life?
Yes. I've done clay shooting before. I've also, because I have American family relatives and I've been in the States, I've gone like to shooting ranges with them and shot some guns before as well.
Yeah.
So I've shot like, clay shooting. We used, I think it was a double-barreled under and over, but I don't know what gauge it was.
Usually the double barrel under overs or the double barrel shotguns, they usually are in 12. They're usually in birdshot.
Yeah, I know we're usually like 12 gauge, and I know that the shot type is usually birdshot. But I do know there's like smaller ones like 20 gauge.
I think what you might have been using is steel birdshot, because steel birdshot can break the clay, unlike with normal birdshot.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the ragged flag. Face butcher is more likely.
Oh yeah, I forgot that if you don't talk to just stay on a dialogue option for ages, the person just assumes that you're done talking with them and starts walking away.
Yeah, I just remembered I put in a mod that makes it so that the rifting guard trying to get money from you doesn't exist.
You just roboted into non-existence. I didn't hear any of that.
Fuck. I just remembered I put...
I had another run-in with a thief's guild.
Be careful, Mio. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar.
Dragon showing up.
Once.
Wait, oh no, I actually came here earlier. Never mind. I came here earlier. Oh, it's no fault. I'm going to put you down.
Okay, my grandma's asking me to grab a couple of sheets from upstairs.
Okay.
So I'll be back in a wee bit.
You're a stranger here too, huh? Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. Safe travels.
All meats guaranteed.
Sure, I'm a dirty beggar.
Never done an
Why
honest
would you
day's
want to
work
get
in your life
spit?
for all that coin you carry. Hey, lad? Ah, expecting... Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right?
Fresh meats and produce.
Aye,
Get them before
you've got a
the
point there. Your guy's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens and paying us good coin for nobody to know about it. Well, until now, that is. Tell you what, go ahead and deal with your business for now. When you're done, find me and we'll deal with mine. Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin? Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branshay's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. This way, everyone. Over here.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branchet. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence. And it turned out to be crushed nerve root mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Falma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret, but... No protection, but I can promise you that the content are genuine. One sip of the...
Hands up. The problem is your disrespect for the laws of this land. It's time to face the Jarl's justice.
What a waste of time. Damn. I knew I should.
Well, maybe just this once. But there's still a price on your head. Better make yourself scarce, or we'll have to do this little
Buy
dance
some armor
again.
and live to tell about it.
Jewelry,
Gems,
legendary
potions,
Argonian
exotic
crafts,
ingredients. I have them all.
fresh meats and produce.
them before they're gone.
I guess I expected too much from you.
Fuck you, I just did it.
I didn't think you'd get pinched. Can't say I'm surprised with the way things have been going around here.
Protect yourself right.
My organization's been having a run of... But never mind that. Even though you fouled up the job, I still think you've got... There's plenty of gold out there for the taking. All right then. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften. A tavern called the Rack. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
Sure. I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me?
Looking to stay alive? So I take a chance.
I knew we were doing this. God damn it!
Is someone there? Time to end this little game.
Days are over.
Well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their way. Kirava, Bersi Hanihan, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, a word of warning though. I don't want any of them killed.
Alright.
Bad for business.
Sheets of paint.
Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going.
If you're looking for conversation, the flag
Oh
is
yes,
in
the
place.
collect depth quest.
Oh, I ain't gonna do the Honeyham thing right now. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do the corner rat one.
I think Brynjolf could give you all the information you need.
You know, I used to have an extra room. It was extra rooms for, like, people in-game. I ended up having to take it out after it started fucking with my game. It made it so I couldn't complete quests.
Oh.
Too easy.
Okay. Oh, we're playing the magic game. Okay, cool. Let me equip my magic spell. Spells. Give me a second. Yeah, sure. This should be good enough.
Have you not leveled up magic at all?
Wait. Yeah, no, I think it's just the fireball. Yeah, it's just the fireball. We'll test this one. Sometimes some of the fireballs don't work. All of my magic is over 1,000, so
10,000 points. I gotta wonder if there's like some of those just rolling over into the other side.
Oh, they are.
Like it's so high it ends up in the negatives or some random shit.
Oh no, it doesn't roll into the negatives. What it does is that, really depending on like the spell. Like, depending on the spell, it doesn't work, and I also think it's because, you know, I really don't care about magic very much. Like,
funnily enough, one of my favorite playthroughs was actually just a pure caster.
Oh my god, I did a pure caster one, and it was fucking fun. It's just...
Early on, it's a bit scary though because your magic goes away so quickly.
Yeah.
But if you get in high enough enchantment, you can just enchant 4 armor pieces with like 25% magic reduction, and then that gives you like 100% magic reduction cost because it all adds up.
Oh yeah.
And it's great. You just have infinite magic, and you don't even need to mod the game to do that. Do like downloading Apocalypse though, because that gives you a lot more spells.
I might download that later. I am so tall. I am too tall for most of the parts. Like, I'm almost at the shoulder of Alduin in here. That's how tall. That's how tall my character is.
Bucket, knife, book, ink pot, stone. No, no, no.
Hang on, I have to kill someone here really quick. Oh, no, he's not. Wrong person.
Yeah, there's two people who will randomly attack you in there if you go near them.
Yes. Book. Yes. Hit. Yes. Ink pot.
Okay. I just inhaled that microwave burger. Holy shit.
Go away.
Like, it's awful but great, you know?
I'm not as... Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And indeed. Indeed. I do remember. Delphine...
You're gonna regret inhaling that later.
You'd better come in then. Tell me how you found me.
Oh, I haven't had a good microwave burger in a while.
This'll just take a moment. This one always sticks. There we go.
Esbern and his 20 billion locks.
Hey, that's for safety. I know that type of paranoia.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's justified. To be fair.
Oh, he's finally finished.
That's better.
Okay, see, this is how tall my character is. I have to look down at Esbern.
I think I had to look down at Esbern as well. I'm trying to think. I could go find Esbern and, like, stand next to him if I really wanted to. Oh, I definitely have to look down at Mercurio. Hello, small man.
I tried to tell her years ago. Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to
I
happen?
wonder how many people actually know about Mercurio, because most people just, like, make their female followers, like, really attractive and just stick with them, or want more attractive female followers, but rarely deal with male ones. Unless it's Inigo, who is a mod one, who is just considered to be, like, glorious. I have him installed, but I don't know where he is. He might be broken.
Who?
Inigo, he's a Khajiit follower you can download from the Nexus.
Oh, yeah.
He's one of the highest rated ones, I believe. Got, like, tons of custom dialogue and shit. Never had him, but... So I'm interested to see what he's like. That's just a random high elf. Okay, physics on him is broken. His... Oh, what is wrong with his arms? What the fuck? Yeah, his arms are broken. Oh hey, he's wearing the Spellbinder armor I gave to Mercurio as well. Nordic or Talent Shield. Okay, that's definitely some, like, immersive armor or something.
Just give me a moment to open the door. Yeah, see, this is what happens. This is, see how fast it's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's because my fucking
Do the Kalmar scale level?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Then that's, like, slightly more terrifying. Because in my caster build thing, it was, like, much lower levels where health went through much faster.
See, I'm also playing on... What difficulty am I playing on? I'm playing on Legendary also.
Okay, you're playing on the maximum difficulty. That also makes sense. I think I just keep mine at Adept. Seems the most balanced.
But I got bored at Adept. They were dying too quickly.
You see, sometimes I thought the game was too easy, and then I downloaded that, what is it, a thing called Dark End, a new Lands expansion that someone made. Heavily inspired by Dark Souls. There's no actual quest on it, you just explore it at your own, in your own time to get through it.
Does it
And-
add new stuff?
And it adds a new place you can go to that's like really creepy. It adds new mobs to fight, a couple of new weapons, including a couple from the final boss, which are like stupid OP. Which Lydia is running at the moment. Anyway, I think I could kind of recommend it to you just because you won't die instantly to most of the things there. There's like a dragon at one point and it will kill you instantly if you're not significantly like a very high level.
Let me check my level here really quick.
You're level 101. You would be fine.
I'm level 101, which is usually what all my characters are at. So yeah, no, I'll more than likely be fine. I'll more than likely be pimp slapping most of them.
Yeah. But yeah, when I was doing it, it's like, okay, so when I first went there, the mod offer recommends you go there at level 15. He's a fucking psychopath.
He's a fucking psychopath!
This is not, it's not, yeah, he also recommends you do not go over with companions. It is not in any way balanced towards a level 15 player with no companions. I would never recommend you doing that. It is not fun. And so I went in later on at, level 27 with 3 followers. And that was a lot more fun experience. Bosses weren't as hellish, and then there was the dragon ice bridge thing, and I hated it. It took me a half an hour to kill it. Making quick skit saves whenever I got his health low so that I could not redo the entire fight over again. It was pain. And the final bosses are so bullshit because one of them has a bow that will kill you instantly if you get hit.
It
turns out
that bow will be interesting when the thing says, "What the fuck? Why can't I kill him?"
Yeah, apparently, of course, in all the posts on Nexus and stuff like that, people complain about difficulty and stuff. But there's also people who say, "Oh, I have no problem." But then again, I did it at level 80 with all the skills matched out. I'm like, of course you had no problems. You're literally gods. You're a god amongst men. Of course you didn't have a problem. But if you do it at anything lower than that, it's hell. But it is really interesting. It has and it looks really cool.
You're also talking to somebody who wears Daedric armor for fun.
So, I mean, Daedric armor is one of the cooler armor sets. Most people usually agree with.
That's right. You have not seen what my mod does to my Daedric armor.
Does it glow slightly? That's neat.
It makes the blood parts of it glow, and it also gives you a dragon scale look. Yeah, that's what it does. It doesn't do much. It's not.
Yeah.
It's a look mod more than a power mod.
Yeah.
And it changes all in game, not just I remember for the longest time when I played this for the first time, I forgot to put this down, so I always thought that, you had to go through the whole thing again to be able to,
And now you pay for meddling in the Thalmor's affairs.
Yes, I am talking about
Look at Thalmor Rat.
Remember my old training.
Oh, so they're the one that sold you out to Thalmor. They can get naked. I mean, what?
Just okay, I'm done. Hey, she deserved she deserved every teabag.
Yeah, when I killed that one dragon that kept killing me instantly, I teabagged for a straight minute. Just kept going.
And going and going. And
my control key was not having a good time that day.
I really wish there was a mod that turned your character into a samurai. Just made it so that the movement in game, the sword movement in game is more samurai than it is, old medieval style.
Those exist.
Okay, I'm gonna have to find that because...
Okay, so I have an animation framework thing I installed called Sky SA, and there's a bunch of different people have made like different animation mods where basically it makes it so you can have different animations for your weapons. I personally stuck with more medieval-ish weapons because of the setting, but if you really want to, you can download stuff like literally Virgil's moveset from DMC.
What? Not you.
Wait, I know you.
Or there's like a mod that actually converts the game into Sekiro, basically. If you ever really wanted to play the game like Sekiro, and it has all the animations and stuff as well. So they do exist, you just need to install them. And you need to use the Nemesis behavioral engine, which is kind of like FNIS, but for other specific things. And you run that, and it'll apply animations and shit.
I find it kind of funny that my character is now with the Thieves Guild. But I'm not gonna do the Thieves Guild quest.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna do the Thieves Guild quest until after the end of the game. Because, you know, I like the Nightingale and all, but you know, their armor isn't really useful.
Yeah.
Usually if I'm like playing a normal playthrough, no mods, I would usually be in ebony armor by now.
Like, I haven't played an unmodded playthrough since PS3, actually, when Skyrim first came.
No, my last time playing an unmodded one was Xbox 360.
Yeah.
And,
like, last...
Yeah.
Oh shit, the Loft is stuck on all the companions. Yeah, that was fun. It was a fun time. And then I got PC version and had mods and realized, oh shit, I can do things.
I originally got it for like Xbox 360, or not Xbox 360, Xbox One X. And
wait, so a costume? You're not serious?
Sure I
Oh,
am.
so Lydia wanted to see the mushroom towers.
Paint them white and then tie them to stone. Instant frostbite spider.
Usually Lydia's dead at this point for me.
I remember I did a full playthrough once. It was a challenge for myself. I did a full playthrough where I have to keep Lydia alive.
Delphine.
I ended up having to give up halfway through because she kept dying.
It's good to see you. It's been
Oh shit! I just remembered something that's really fucking hilarious. I was watching my brother doing Dawnguard shit, and this was shortly after you find Serana in the cat tomb or whatever. And he had Lydia as a companion still. He was like post game. He had Daedric armor for him and Lydia and stuff like that. He had her the entire time.
Yeah.
And he had just gotten a crossbow, naturally, and he decided that he wanted to use it while, like, Lydia and Serana were off melee fighting this one Drago or something when you're leaving. Anyway, he just absolutely fucking nailed Lydia in the face. It went into slow motion and just showed her getting absolutely annihilated. It was the funniest thing I think I've ever seen. In regards to this game, at least at the time, I've seen other funnier shit, but it was just hilarious seeing his companions get fucking destroyed like that.
Changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate.
Just pop a crossbow while pointing at a guy, but then he moves out of the way and Lydia just gets. Oh, it was great.
Lydia must have been thinking in that moment, well, I wonder how this happened.
For the brief second where she gets hit, she's like, "Oh shit," and then immediately dies.
During their conquest of Skyrim.
There's an ash pile here. Why?
This is
Did Serana use necromancy again? I can't search it. Like maybe it's from your lurker actually. I don't know.
You know, there is a mod in here that allows you to go raiding with the blades. Dragon raiding with the blades, and
in the event, despite the far-reaching
Mario's voice. I mean, sorry.
One of the wonders of the ancient world.
Parthenax.
And keep Parthenax.
Yeah, there's a few Parthenax mods.
You don't mean to say you have
I have one installed because Parthenax is my bro, and the blades can go fuck themselves because we're meant to serve me, not the other way around. I mean, what?
Yeah.
Alduin's Wall.
That's basically it. Is I had that mod, and one of my favorite parts of it is where
I still have one, Will.
is where Daphne's questioning you, saying, "Why the fuck would you want it?" And then you fucking project your voice, and then she says, "Never mind, bro. Goddamn."
So you think that Alderman's wall?
Yeah, because there's a few. There's one by the guy who did the unofficial Skyrim special edition patch, but I didn't use his. I used someone else's.
I knew you'd have something for us, Ezra.
I forgot what it was called though. Oh God! Her organs are splitting out, and her head's gone.
Oh, did Lydia die?
No, that was someone else. I've only had this follower framework for like a very short while, but for most of my playthrough, I didn't actually use a follower. And for that time, every time I had Lydia, she was vulnerable, but now she's not because you can make her essential if you want. And I can't be bothered trying to find another tank, so. Because this one called Never's Follower Framework lets you actually assign combat rules to characters. So you can like set someone up as a tank and build taunt enemies and take aggro for you if you so desire.
Oh,
and you can have healers,
Esper,
so have
where
more
the fuck
courage.
did you come from?
Hello, Esper.
Shows up like Obi-Wan Kenobi, like, hello there.
Hello there. There's also another thing. I downloaded something for shouts so that they're actually still useful at higher levels.
Yeah.
So that they scale damage with like your level and stuff. Have different cooldowns because sometimes it was just way too long. What's he wearing? Nordic Carve Armor. That looks really cool. It's base game, but it looks really cool. It's not better than what I'm wearing. Yeah, it's quite a fair bit worse, actually.
The best part about Khajiit is that they have night eyes. And the night eyes were...
Oh yeah, they can see it dark in the dark, can't they?
Yep. You know, another thing I recently just found out, that dogs are not colorblind.
Huh.
They can see certain colors. They're not fully colorblind, they can see certain colors.
Savannah, why are you going on about that beautiful Skyrim weather all angry and like, we're in fucking Morrowind? What do you want? Why can Lydia recognize she's in Morrowind but not you?
Oh, it's beautiful Skyrim here. Lydia, Serana, or whatever the fuck her name is. I keep forgetting her name.
The vampire lady, Serana.
Yeah, Serana. We're not in...
We're not in Skyrim, we're in the funny mushroom thing regardless.
Ooh, do you want to hear something kind of shitty that I did when I was talking on Skype with my friend once?
Oh?
It was... When I was on Skype once with my friend, all I heard outside was "Let it go, let it go."
Oh yeah?
It was by a little girl, and I said, "Shut up! No one wants to hear that."
Now ain't this a
And then all you heard was "Wham!" and then she slammed the door.
Oh man.
My friend said, "You're a fucking monster," and I said, "I'm tired of hearing the song. Leave me alone." Oh, you can only hear "Let It Go" so much before you go.
You start going insane, basically.
That's how it's done.
I've gotta figure out like which mod I have that adds all these features. I forgot what it's called, but it's like, is it Skyrim Immersive Creatures overhaul or something like that? It adds a bunch of extra shit. Also, I think that was added by the Dwemer race mod. That's a dwarven automaton that looks like a person. Get done it. Why are you lot bleeding?
Cyberpunk 2077 music starts playing.
That drummer race one is actually quite good because it has the compatibility with Skyrim Immersive Creatures, which also adds a bunch of drummer shit. Cool. And also compatibility for another mod that someone made that adds the Dwarven Colossus from Elder Scrolls Online into the game. As like a really high level, like super hard monster to kill in certain drummer locations.
And then my character just pokes it and it dies.
Yeah, your character would poke it and it would die.
Oh, I love having overpowered characters in video games. It's just... It's I don't do it because I want to break the video game. I do it because it generally makes the game fun for me.
Some people prefer playing games in different ways. I don't usually go for power fantasy, to be fair. But... Yeah, because he did a thing. Yeah.
Norwegians bother me. It's kind of fun talking to him too. I told him, you know, if you do that, I'll just kick you out of the fucking call. No, he just decided to leave the server because I told him off. Like, goddamn, boy. Whatever. Oh, that's the rich couple.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding?
Oh, the ones that are going to be wedding. I keep forgetting about them and then they just appear suddenly.
Yeah.
Okay, Egat Titanborn, let's take our party into the depths of this drummer ruin. Kill robots. Oh, that's a drummer. Spectre Guard. Okay. Give me a second. Need to kill a dwarf ghost. But why? Because he tried to kill me. Fuck you.
Fuck off. Didn't say you could come near me.
Oh, I'm actually getting hit. Quite hard. Take fire breath healings. Do I have... Oh boy, I sure hope that Curio actually starts curing. Usually I get mad at cures, but I really appreciate it now, my guy.
Whatever the fuck they call themselves in here.
Never should have
Force one?
Yeah,
Hey!
Okay, so after you saw me one-shot your friend, are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah, we're either very desperate or dumb. Or both. No. Oh, I don't want. Let's see what this goes. I want to see what it goes. It's been a long time since I've been in here, like, actually a couple of years.
I'm warning you, back off.
Speaking of a couple of years, I need to reinstall Stanley Variable so I can get that dumb achievement for not playing it for 5 years.
That's close enough.
It's been that long since I played it. Dwarven Spear Centurion, that thing's dead. No match for the gang.
You know, I always wondered what were those mods in Fallout 4 that allowed you to have multiple companions at once.
Nothing.
Oh yeah, there's a few of those. What the fuck is that? Why is it radiating energy? Centurion Dynamo Killer. Did I download something that makes them more ominous?
Okay, let's hurry up and go in so I can finish these stupid puzzles. You know, I love people who insult Skyrim like it's a bad game. Like, one of my YouTubers that I watch, Madrybread, hates Skyrim like is like it's the stupidest game. The lore makes no sense. Why would they make a dragon trap out of wood? Dude, you do realize that the dragon trap that is made out of wood has magic on it.
The magic wood.
Yeah, that's what I call my penis.
I knew that was gonna happen the moment I said that, and yet I still said that. Did Lydia also just jump off of something? Fucking hell, you don't need to follow me, honestly.
They're dead now. Jesus Christ, Chiquita started to kill them. You guys are so fucking weak. Fuck. They keep falling off the bridge.
Oh yeah, other ideas to spice up Skyrim also can include alternate starts.
Oh yeah, that one. I was thinking of experimenting with that one, but I really like the beginning of Skyrim. But I think from now on, if I'm gonna do more playthroughs, I'll just go get that mod.
I'm currently using Velma Blorkan, I think is the mod I'm using, which is another alternate start thing where you start off in a different place and you can, like, choose what you want to start off with out of, like, whatever's there, different boons and stuff like that. One of the things is, like, classes, quotation marks, and you do it and it gives you specific, like, buffs and weaknesses depending on what you've chosen. It's quite neat.
And of course, the symbol for dragon.
Let's steal this cube. I think we need both the cubes for this? I can't remember.
Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar.
The joys of not playing Skyrim for 2 years and then trying to play it through all at once.
Given that Skyhaven temple.
Yeah, you just need the downwards ones.
I will try turning all the pillars to that symbol.
Shut up, Aspern!
Whatever you did,
Shut up, Aspirin. It's easy.
That's the thing, is it's just a habit of me remembering how to do the puzzles.
Like, some of the puzzles are easy, some of them are a bit annoying. Like, I remember that one being easy enough because Esbern basically just said, oh yeah, that symbol is for Dragonborn. I was like, this temple is about, like, people who dwell in dragon ruins and deal with dragons, so maybe it's the Dragonborn thing, and just did it.
Maybe it's not about the Dragonborn, maybe it's a cult of dragon furries.
Dragon furries. Well, it was the dragon cult at one point. Oh, there we go.